All right, let's get this show started.
In today's video, Demetrious Johnson wins the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation Master World Championships at brown belt. Jon Anik reacts to Paul Felder coming out of retirement. Sean O'Malley responds to Cejudo claiming that Sugar's last fight only did 350K pay-per-view buys. The MMA community SLAM Dillon Danis over dig at O'Malley's 6'9" tattoo. Tough 31 contestant reveals Team McGregor had several practices cancelled due to the Irishman not showing up. And Antohny Smith clarifies his comments about Alex Pereira. Demetrious Johnson recently showed off his impressive Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills at the IBJJF Master World Championships. Mighty Mouse joined the featherweight division for age 35 plus at brown belt, which had a whopping 38 competitors. The former UFC champ won 6 matches and took gold in his Master 2 brown belt featherweight division. In the finals, Mighty Mouse won via points, going 10-0 against his opponent. In a recent video posted to his social media, Jon Anik reacted to news of Paul Felder coming out of retirement. The 39-year-old UFC vet retired back in 2020 when he lost to Rafael dos Anjos by split decision.
Paulie, out here just trying to enjoy a ride on the Jolly Green Giant. Reading these headlines, MMAfighting.com, that you might be coming out of retirement. I knew you weren't retired, Paulie. I knew the whole time. I knew you weren't retired. So now the question beckons, who wants it? We changed the nickname. The Iron Lung, Paul Felder. Get Buffer on the same page. Nickname comes in front of the name, and we'll see you in 2024. Let's go.
Henry Cejudo recently took to his YouTube channel to take aim at Sean O'Malley, saying that Sugar is not as big of a draw as many think. Triple C also revealed he had someone at ESPN tell him the buy rate for UFC 292, which was headlined by Sean and Aljo.
Guess what, guys? I have friends at ESPN. I'm not gonna say who, but Sean O'Malley. You guys want to know what Sean O'Malley's buys did at pay-per-view? He did anywhere between 300,000 to 350. That's it. That's all Sean O'Malley made in pay-per-view buy.
O'Malley responded to these comments tweeting, "Henry saying me and Aljo only did 350K pay-per-view according to his girlfriend's source. I just talked to the UFC and I heard upwards of 570K. Legit, no kizzy, not making this up. Heard Aljo vs Henry did 135K. Also, Henry's 5'2". LOL. Dillon Danis is going after Sean O'Malley again. This time Danis had some harsh words for O'Malley over his 6'9" tattoo. Back in the day, Sugar got the controversial rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine to tattoo it on him in honor of him. So when O'Malley tweeted UFC champ 18-0, 28 years old, life's crazy, Danis took a shot replying, "This is all cancelled once you let 6ix9ine tattoo a 6'9" on you, clown." The tweet about O'Malley's 6'9" tattoo has sparked widespread discussion among the MMA community on Twitter. One fan wrote, "Dylan, you finally have fans, don't ruin it. I'm not a tattoo guy, and I'd never get another man's nickname tattooed on me, but I don't think that it negates that Sean is a world champion. LOL. Common Danis W. Dylan a Sav. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that tattoo. L on this one, Sugar, would de-atomize you. Conor ain't gonna like you no more, laughing my ass off. Conor and Sean are like best friends." Kurt HOLOBAUGH, the Ultimate Fighter 31 contestant, has revealed that Team McGregor had several practices cancelled due to the Irishman not showing up. In a recent interview on Just Scrap Radio, he said, "No, he definitely missed a lot. I don't think he showed up to one weigh-in. I know there were several times where they may have cancelled their practices. I remember sometimes the guys would get all the way to the apex. Our team in a sense enjoyed it when they would go because we loved the hours we had. We had 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and they had 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. So by the time we would get back to the house just before 6, that is when we had time to cook and shower. There weren't many people in the house. We chilled in the hot tub. All of a sudden they came back in several times and we thought they were training and they said they canceled it. There were quite a few times Conor didn't show and Conor canceled practices. I definitely think he could have been way more involved than he was." Speaking about the Chandler vs. McGregor fight, HOLOBAUGH said, "After spending a lot of time with Michael Chandler and seeing how Mike Chandler trains and then knowing who Conor is and what Conor is doing and how Conor is training, I have to give the edge to my guy Chandler, man. I think he's going to want it so much more than Conor is going to want it. Either one of them gets the chance to quit. Chandler is not going to quit, but if Conor gets the chance to quit, he's going to want to get out of there, and that is when Michael Chandler will finish him. I'm going with Michael Chandler." During a recent episode of the BYM podcast, Antohny Smith clarified his recent comments about Alex Pereira, which started the back and forth between the two. Smith is clearly frustrated with the situation as he believes he didn't say anything offensive about Pereira and called him out for being too sensitive.
Yeah, I don't know what he's so mad about. But so I texted Glover and was like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't, and Glover, the nicest guy in the world, was like, I don't know what this shit talking is. I'll talk to him. And I don't really care. It's just, I was confused. I don't know what he's so mad about. He's like, he's got this persona that he's this big, stoic, silent killer, when in all reality, he seems like he's pretty sensitive. All I did was talk about
crybaby.
He's a little sensitive because he.
Sensitive. Are you saying that he's a little sensitive?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But
say this.
He's not.
Alex Pereira is a little sensitive crybaby.
He's a little sensitive. He's a little and it's really. It's really just his size. I'm not saying it.
He's a little.
I'm not saying it.
Crybaby.
I'm not saying it. They're gonna write articles about this already when it comes down to it, anyways.
That's fantastic.
But I don't care if Alex is mad. I know that he's this stoic monster that everyone's afraid of. He's not that guy to me. Like, we're both fighters. We're both put our pants on the same way. Like, He might knock me out, but he might fucking not too. So who knows?
And here are the top 3 memes picked on the internet today. Our third place meme was found over Twitter and was posted by a user named WSimuMMA. Our second place pick was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named BJJ Spot. And the top picked meme of the day was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Robert. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.